To all North Pole City Elves, those in Santa's Village in the lower 48 and all around the world, this is your weekly update for the week of June 6, 2022. I am your host, Walter Mistletoe Livingstone.
And I'm your co-host, Becky Marshmallow Livingstone.
Let's go to press. For the week of June 6, 2022, your sponsor will be Snowflake Snowmobiles. Guaranteed to start on the first try or we'll give you a new one. That's Snowflake Snowmobiles at 195 Candy Cane Lane. Open 10 to 4 Monday through Friday. Update from Santa's Village. Although the workshop is now a few weeks behind schedule, production is moving forward and the pace has been slightly picked up. Santa will be meeting with Edward Hinklemeyer and the other supervisors again this week, as he is worried that all of the craftsman elves are working themselves too hard. He has asked that additional work breaks be mandatory, and that there will be no overtime approved within the workshop, warehouses, and factories. Santa wants everyone to not worry about being behind, and production will be back on schedule soon.
From the Department of Elfland Security, the Security and Investigation Division has uncovered some evidence and has called for a special emergency meeting with Santa and Edward Hinklemeyer. All that we know at this time is that the meeting has been scheduled and should take place sometime this week. Once we find out more information, we'll pass it along.
From the division of WWWPR, work has begun on Theodore E. Baer's webpage. The team has started working on some of the graphic designs and hope to have something posted out soon on the website. Please be sure to follow along on TAOLF.com for this new page coming soon. Update on North Pole City weather. Temperatures will be in the lower 30s most of the week with a snowstorm expected on Friday. Predictions are that between 8 and 10 inches of snow will fall. Oh, bundle up, get your stuff ready. 8 to 10 inches of snow will fall between Friday afternoon and Saturday morning, and temperatures will drop to 10 degrees. Be sure to bundle up and prepare for the expected snowfall.
For this week in elf history, we're going to be looking at horse racing. Winning the Triple Crown, the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes is a major feat that only a few horses have done. Only 13 horses have ever won the Triple Crown. On June 9th of 1973, in a spectacular victory at the Belmont Stakes, Secretariat became one of those horses to win America's coveted Triple Crown. In one of the finest performances in racing history, Secretariat, ridden by Ron Turcotte, completed a 1.5-mile race in 2 minutes and 24 seconds, which was a dirt track race record at that distance. But what made Secretariat so special? Other horses had previously and have since won the coveted Triple Crown. As it turns out, Secretariat was fast enough to win the Triple Crown by finishing at record speed in each race. He also could win on any surface and at any distance. His versatility and speed are why many racing fans consider him the greatest racehorse of all time. Secretariat was born at Meadows Stables in Doswell, Virginia on March 30th of 1970. He was sired by Bold Ruler, a 1957 Preakness winner, and foaled by Something Royal, which came from a thoroughbred line known for its stamina. Secretariat was an attractive chestnut colt that grew over 16 hands high. He ran his first race as a 2-year-old on July 4th of 1972. It was a 5.5 furlong race at the Aqueduct in New York City. He came from behind to finish 4th. It was the only time that in his career he finished a race and did not place. By the end of 1972, he had won 7 of 9 races. With easy victories in his first 2 starts of 1973, Secretariat seemed to be on his way to the Triple Crown. Just 2 weeks before the Kentucky Derby, however, he stumbled at the Wood Memorial Stakes at the Aqueduct, coming in 3rd behind Angle Light and Sham. On May 5th, he met Sham and Anglelight again at the Churchill Downs track in Louisville for the Kentucky Derby. Secretariat, a 3-2 favorite, broke from near back of the pack to win the 1.25-mile race in a record 1 minute and 59 2/5 seconds. He was the first to run the Derby in less than 2 minutes. 2 weeks later, at Pimlico Racecourse in Baltimore, Maryland, Secretariat won the second event of the Triple Crown, the Preakness Stakes. The official clock malfunctioned, but hand-recorded times had him running the 1 3/16 mile race again in record time. Then on June 9th of 1973, almost 100,000 people came to the Belmont Park near New York City to see if Big Red would become the first horse in 25 years to win the Triple Crown. Secretariat gave the finest performance of his career in the Belmont Stakes, completing the 1.5-mile race in a record 2 minutes and 24 seconds. This time, knocked nearly 3 seconds off of the track record set by Gallant Man way back in 1957. He also won that final race of the Triple Crown by a record 31 lengths. Ron Turco, who jockeyed Secretariat, claimed that at the Belmont he lost control of Secretariat and that horse sprinted into history on his own accord. After winning the Triple Crown, Secretariat would race 6 more times, winning 4 and finishing second twice. Then, in November of 1973, after just 2 years of racing, the horse of the century was retired and put out to stud at Claiborne Farm in Paris, Kentucky. Among his notable offspring is the 1988 Preakness and Belmont winner, Risen Star. Secretariat was euthanized in 1989, though, after falling ill. An autopsy showed that his heart was 2.5 times larger than the average horse, which may have contributed to his extraordinary racing abilities. In 1999, ESPN ranked Secretariat number 35 in its list of top 50 North American athletes of the 20th century. And he was the only non-human on the list.
Based on the surveys collected during last month's meeting, the North Pole City Council will be holding a meet and greet breakfast this Friday morning at 7 a.m. at the Mrs. Claus's Kitchen Cafeteria next to Santa's Workshop in Santa's Village. Most of the business owners in town agreed that it was sometimes hard for them to get away during the regular scheduled meetings, and they would like to start having these breakfasts in a centralized location. Mrs. Claus's Kitchen is geographically one of the most centered locations within North Pole City, and it will allow the owners from all over town to come and meet before their shops open at 9 a.m. If the meeting is a success, the association will have these meetings each month for all of the business owners. Breakfast will be supplied by Mrs. Claus's Kitchen.
The North Pole City Council has reported that the crews working on the streets and sidewalk replacement project went ahead and took care of those streets and sidewalks within City Center and Santa's Village since the workshops were closed last week. This moves this section of the project ahead of schedule since it was planned to be completed in July during the summer break in Santa's Village. Now the work crews will be able to take their break too with their families during the July break.
Inspired by last week's golf outing, the North Pole City Sports League will be designing and building a miniature golf course in the basement of the Magipodium. This will be available to all elves that visit this building for fun and excitement. The course is to feature 18 holes and have a Christmas-related theme. The new course is expected to be open sometime at the end of July.
This week in community events, the gift wrapping and decoration division of the Department of Elfland Security will be hosting a City Tree Decoration Day this Wednesday afternoon at the City Tree in City Center. This is the time of the year when the tree is gone over to check for any lights that are out and add or replace some of the ornaments on the tree. Everyone is welcome to come out and participate, and lunch will be provided to all volunteers by Mrs. Claus's Kitchen.
WELF NPC North Pole City Radio would like to wish a very happy 450th birthday to Carl Sweet Lips Brighton. Carl has been a member of the North Pole City Elves community band now for over 300 years and is the person that you hear featured playing the trumpet when a band marches past you in North Pole City. We wish you many more happy years. This is Walter Mistletoe Livingstone.
And Becky Marshmallow Livingstone.
With a reminder, it takes less time to do things right than to explain why you did them wrong. Have a good evening, and be sure to tune in next week for another WELF NPC North Pole Radio News Update.